opening face-off done. Play in. Good solid defensive play there.
Kootenay's in their own end, and they've got it. Pitching this one to Antons.
Lets it fly. Oh, a save there.
Snapping a pass to Victor.
Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Really good move. He gets through.
The Interstellaires in their own end have control of the puck.
And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. And let's head down to ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
Both of these goaltenders are pretty similar in the way that they cover the front of the net. You can beat them on side-to-side plays, and maybe that's your best chance tonight.
In their own end, pushing it on.
And angled to Zetterberg.
The Interstellaires continue on at center. Out of their own end, making headway.
Pass off the woodwork to Zetterberg. Turned right away with the poke check.
By Burry. A possession established on the pickup by Victor.
Outstanding stop.
The shooter cannot believe he made that unbelievable save, and I can't either.
Rush has got that face-off win. The boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass. He banks a pass ahead. Takes that pass up the boards and stays.
And a good save there.
Dishes it back. Skates out with it.
Why isn't he shooting? Snaps it to Victor.
Picked up by the defense.
Gomez is hooked, and there will be a penalty call. Pass attempt to Burry. Now it's directed to Gomez.
And we get a penalty. Referee to the table, a player to the box. Russia's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
Kootenay's power play opportunity number is 1. This one, the first one. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. See if they do. Possession established on the pickup by Halak. Kootenay's carrying it in the defensive zone.
Through center to Antons. Slid. Great save, point blank.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Got to ice it here.
Directing that one to Zetterberg. Keeps it going through the center zone.
Blue line control. Cleared back along and out of harm's way. Russia's done it. Back at full strength.
The Interstellaires in their own end setting things up.
Huge hit. Possession's gone.
Almost out of nowhere, the defender steps into him. That hurts.
Drop behind to Savard.
To Kuznetsov.
Well, he got slashed. There'll be a penalty for that.
Russia's in their own end and in possession.
Back in his defensive end to get it.
Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. Kootenay's got a 2-minute slashing penalty.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. Drives to the crease. No team worth its name is going to let that go.
Antons is trying to suck it up here. He's hurt, but he can't get off the ice.
Russia's got a 2-minute minor for slashing. Talk about to be put in play with both teams short one player.
Burry's bad night on faceoffs continues.
The Russians are starting back in the defensive zone. Still has possession at center.
Got on by with that one.
Dropped on back further. Russia's continuing on through center ice. Loose puck captured by Burry.
Just couldn't find the target.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot of room there. He just missed the shot.
Save.
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
Kootenay's at full strength now and on the power play.
Kuznetsov's tripped up. That should be a penalty.
Must get it out.
Moving it to Victor.
The Russians with a big penalty kill. We're back at full strength.
Antons gets his name on the penalty sheet, a tripping minor. The Russians' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Great save. And he holds on. A little over 5 minutes to go here in the first. It is tied at Cobb. That one is pointed to him.
Victor Stellaires have control of the puck in the defensive zone.
Let's go, wrister. Oh, another save. Forcing attention indeed. Picks it up in his own end.
Rush is organizing back in the defensive zone. Up the wing, making some headway. Chip to Bury. And in their own end, hanging on to it. Making headway through the neutral zone. Nap by Zetterberg. Kootenay survived it. Back even. And the puck taken hold of by Shore.
Can he generate something? Bad luck. Broken stick. Pass to the slot.
Pitching it to Victor.
Moves to the corner. Enormous collision.
Well, he thought he was going to escape there. He got knocked on his backside pretty solidly.
The Russians in their own end in possession. Puck is thrown to Zetterberg. On to Halak. Passing one off now to Antons.
Looks ahead to start something.
Trying to go to Zetterberg.
Moves up along the boards.
First period is over. The shooters did their best, but the goalies came out ahead. We have no score.
It's time to support those around us with our monthly food drive. Bring 3 non-perishable food items, and you can receive a free team poster.
No scoring in the first. Let's see if we can find a goal here in the second. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first. Solid, clean win.
Taken over now by Shore.
Brings a shot. Can't get it on net.
My dad once told me, Doc, if you don't hit the net, you can't score.
The Russians continue on in their own end.
Kootenay's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Well, the power play's had some good opportunities so far here tonight. They have to stay with their game plan.
I sure agree, Eddie. We're expecting that to happen here. Let's see if it does.
Russia's in control of the puck in their own end and readying an attack. Possession taken over by Victor.
And that's an offside. Terrific job on the faceoff, right through the wickets, and he's on his stick.
Laid on to Victor.
Slot shot. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Stanley's at the bench. Delayed penalty continues. Glides across.
Puck corralled by Victor.
Kootenay's done it. Back at full strength.
In his own end, puck still on his stick. One team is going to be short from this. Let's see what the call is.
Kootenay's minor penalty is for slashing. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
There almost seems to be a comfortable feeling while being shorthanded here tonight.
I understand, Eddie. The numbers don't lie, but perhaps this one can make a difference. Good save there. Great scoring chance here. Russia's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. Looking to Savard. He drives toward the slot. He scores! They've got a score in the game other than 0-0 now. Russia's dominated offensively, and finally they have scored 1-0. Kuznetsov's got another in a long list of face-off wins. The Russians
Through the neutral zone, controlling play now.
that one blocked. Back in his defensive end to get it.
Pitching this one to Antons.
Heads to the front. Fantastic shutdown. Savard's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high.
Kootenay's 2-minute penalty is a minor and the call is hooking. A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
A little over 7 minutes play. The Russians ahead 1-0. Big face-off win, and that shot missed.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
Wonderful save on the redirect. Big drive. Wow, what a glove save. He's got it, but has to get rid of it. That is one solid keep, and play can continue. The Russians up the wing walk the puck. The net dislodged, and play is stopped. A great job there poking it through, and he continues. That's a good solid poke check. Slid just inside the lines of Savard. On through the corner. Zetterberg's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. And play is stopped for a penalty. The Interstellars suffer a tripping call. It is a 5-on-3 for a brief time, but still a two-man advantage, and the face-off will start it off. Retreats into the defensive zone. Karam pass to Victor. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there.
The Russians don't have go-to players on their power play, and when you don't, you end up with a middling power play closer to the bottom third of the standings.
Score! A power play goal yet again. Russians ahead by 2 and thoroughly outshooting the opposition. Face-off win. He pushed it ahead and got it. Puck now possessed by Halaf. Kootenay's in their own end and controlling play now. Good distance on that one. Oh, can he catch him? Out. Score! They're back to within 1. Kootenay's gotten a goal here to get back to within. Single goal with lots of time left in the game. We're still in the second. Snapping a pass to Victor. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Oh, he made him zig when he should have zagged, didn't he? Offside stops the clock. Under 9 minutes to be skated in the second. The lead has just been cut in half. Let's see if momentum changes now. Propelled to Savard. Shores slashed, and the arm of the referee is up. A penalty will be coming. Kuznetsov's getting a penalty for slashing. It's 2 minutes. This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one. The Russians are moving the puck through the neutral zone. Ooh, and he lost it. He better get back. It's a 2-on-2. What do they do next? Speeds right on goal. The Russians carrying on in their own end. Gomez dragging it between the blue lines. And he is reefed.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Pass attempt to Zetterberg. He is slashed, and there'll be a penalty for that. Play is halted, and we have yet another penalty call. The Interstellars have accrued a penalty. It's a minor for slashing. Possession once again. Score! It's a hat-trick. Russia's now ahead by 2, and they've had the puck an awful lot. Maybe it should be more. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Wrist shot. Oh, he got that. Perfect receipt of the pass. The Russians' penalty is over. They swing to the power play. Great scoring chance here. He's through. Good jab with the stick there. Loose puck gathered by Zetterberg. Still on the move up the boards. He's got possession. He's just got to get rid of it. Good job with the poke check. Walking a thin line near the border there. Off they crossbar. The Russians' power play unit, good sometimes, not others, and this was one of the others. Picks it up in his own end. Russia's got possession in the defensive zone. Good job with the stick. He could start some danger here. Save! And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
Savard's an excellent skater, and he's used it to his advantage as he's got in on the forecheck, been extremely physical offensively, and really stout defensively.
That's good, Ray. I think he sure has his fans out there. Burry's pickpocketed again. Try to clear the puck. He can start some danger here. Now it's directed to Zetterberg. Moves up the side with it now. Kootenay's in possession in their own end. Directing that one to Shore. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. Looks ahead to start something. Players tired, about to get a rest, but still seconds to play in this period. Steps, but wonderful stop.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Russia's got it along the side. And they've got a 3-on-2 here. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. 40 minutes have been played here, and still more to go. A well-deserved rest is at hand.
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
Kootenay's had very little time of possession, Doc. They've been outplayed in that category big time, but they're still in this game. One shot, and they're right in it.
The Russians control the play in their own end. Fine move to get by. Gathered in by Zetterberg. In neutral ice, he continues. Enormous hit.
I saw him coming just at the last minute, is able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
Nice fake, shakes him loose. The Interstellars setting things up in their own end. They gain the zone, but there are two men back. And the loose puck captured by Halak. And he shoots. Accidentally blocked. Gathered in. Score! He's got his second of the game. The Interstellars have struck back, only trailing by a single goal, and we're in the dramatic third period. Kuznetsov's just like his team, winning everything. Right into the slot. Shores flashed on the play, and there will be a penalty. Victors penalized 2 minutes for slashing. There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening? Russia's in their own end setting things up. Savard's tripped up. That should be a penalty. The parade to the penalty box means a parade. Of special teams from the benches.
4-on-4 hockey, Doc, becomes man-on-man. The forwards have the D, and the D have the forwards.
The stick can break up a play, and it just did. And the puck taken over by Zetterberg. Trying to generate something from behind his own net. In the defensive zone, continuing on. Right near the line, can he keep it going? Oh, broke it up. The Interstellars in their own end, ready in attack. Moving it to Zetterberg. And it's returned to Kuznetsov. To Zetterberg.
Zetterberg's been great creating chances for his teammates. He has 2 assists already.
That is defense. The Interstellar's power play is over. They've had their problems tonight. And he slides it on through the middle. The Russians' power play is over. They didn't score that time, but they did earlier. Slid to Victor. Chip to Kuznetsov. The Interstellars in their own end lug that puck along. Pitching it to Antons.
Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come.
Puck is thrown to Zetterberg. Moving well with it along the boards. And it's returned to Savard. The Interstellars control the play in the defensive zone. Gets on by. Out in front. Wonderful save. And picked up now by Zetterberg. Turned aside off the pad. He's got him against the glass. Puck is grabbed by Shaw. Right near the line. Kootenay's in control of the puck up the wing. Back in his defensive end to get it. And another stoppage of play for a penalty. Let's see what the call is. The Interstellars have been handed a minor penalty for tripping. Grabbed by Zetterberg. He's going to the net. He missed the net with the shot.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Now the puck rounded up by Burry. Antons has got it. Can he get it out of there? Rushes in their own end and in control of the puck. Can he make him chase it? Passing one off now to Antons. Moving it on up the wing. A 2-on-2 moving on. Score! They've scrapped back to tie and still a little time left. Kootenay's tied the game here in the third period. Every shift will mean a lot now. The Russians from the neutral zone start to work. Russia's power play has let them down again. And he missed the net. Keeps it going back behind the net. Kootenay's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Making headway through center ice. Fires. He hit the post. Rister did not find the net with the shot.
I know what he's trying to do there, Doc, but you got to hit the net in this situation.
Out in the slot. Bounced off the boards to Gomez. The Interstellars recoiling back in their own end. And the loose puck captured in the defensive zone by Halal. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. Over 4 minutes remaining here in the period. Russia's coaching staff needs to get them refocused. They have been tied, and it's late. Kootenay's carrying it through center, trying to go to Antons. Looking to Zetterberg. The Interstellars with possession in the defensive zone. To Shore.
Shore's penalty minutes have gone up. If he doesn't smarten up, his ice time's going to go down in this close game.
Breakaway! Wonderful save! Didn't score! The Russians have broken the tie here in the third period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive? Savard's tripped and a penalty should be coming. Moving it now along the side. Oh, and he is drilled.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
Kootenay's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes, and the call is tripping. The power play has been well-oiled. They've connected twice already. Let's see what develops off this face-off. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. And play is stopped again, and I'm almost out of ink on this penalty sheet. The Russians are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 14 seconds.
And possession snapped up by Halal. Pitching this one to Antons. Save! Heads on to the corner. Poke checked away by Victor. Taken on by Zetterberg. He'll keep possession through center ice. Piped in the slot. He scores. No, he doesn't. It's waved off. Maybe it was kicked. is in control of the puck in neutral ice. Up the wing skating with it now. Block that one.
Gets a little drop off from the goalie here.
Over the